If this is your first time here, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Michelle, and we're the Wandering Shores.
We have decided to venture out today on this chilly morning. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's still, according to the thermometer in the truck, 41 degrees. Yes, the sun's shining, but it is pretty chilly. We are at Grandview here in the new River Gorge area. We're going to hike a Grandview Rim Trail. We're going to take it out to what is called Turkey Spur, so we appreciate you following along, and let's see what this trail's got to offer for us. Thanks, everyone. All right, we're back. We are just right outside the parking area to the trailhead. We are headed out to the overlook, and we'll start the trail from there. It looks like after you hit the overlook, take a few pictures, you then get on what is called the Rim Trail, and I think we're hiking out to Turkey Spur is what it's called. So we'll take you along as we get to the scenic areas. See you soon. Here we are at the overlook for the new river. As you can see from these images, it's pretty amazing up here. Unfortunately, we're here a little late for the autumn fall leaf cover, but it's still quite an amazing view. So this is at the beginning of the trailhead out to Turkey Spur. So from here on, we've got about a 3.5 mile hike out and back. So I'm anticipating some pretty amazing scenery from some of the stuff that we've seen online. All right, thanks, and we'll keep you along with us. Hey again, we are about 0.9 miles in. Probably about 0.7 of that is from the actual trail. Obviously the walk out to the overlook doesn't really count. There are numerous overlooks along the way, which makes it really nice to kind of quick offshoot, take some really pretty pictures. At this point, you probably will have seen them. I've added them into this video, but we are under a lot of cover here. There's a ton of rhododendron bushes slash trees, whatever you want to call them. But this trail so far is pretty easy. It's very leaf covered, and right now we're on a very gradual downhill, which is super good for us, even though I know on the way back we're gonna have to go uphill. So I'll take you a few steps as we go out into the scenic area. This road right here to the left kind of runs along a portion of this trail. You can actually drive out to Turkey Spur, but we decided to take the more adventurous route. Quick overlook of what we're able to see here. All right, we'll be back with you as we make our way through this trail.
Hey everybody, we made it. We hiked our 1.6 miles and we are now at the Turkey Spur overlook, so we're super stoked.
All right, we're gonna take a step around this little sign here indicating that we've made it to our destination and show you what there is to see. So this is Turkey Spur, quite a large rock formation. Looks like a little bench just to take a rest. Again, like Michelle pointed out in the last clip, it's about 1.6 miles. Very easy hike, honestly. There were a few rocky stairs, but other than that, it was fairly easy hike. And then you get to the scene and the view like this. It's gorgeous. Again, like we pointed out this morning when we got here, it was about 41 degrees. I'm thinking it's probably about 45 at the most right now, but this is a really cool area. So we're not sure if we're going to hike back the same way we came, or if we're going to check out and see if we can find another trail that might lead us back in the same direction over to the trailhead and or the main overlook. So we'll keep you posted. Part of Turkey Spur here is what I believe is to be a 150 step staircase up to the top to the scenic view. They say once we get up there, it will look like the new river is flowing in both directions. So that will be pretty interesting. Well, maybe this is the 150 stairs and the stone ones don't count. We'll check back in when we get to the top. Thanks. Hey, so we had to make a little bit of a detour when we got up to the top of Turkey Spur. There are two scenic overlooks. One of them had a few people there eating lunch, and we didn't want to interrupt that. And then the other one, I think he just proposed to his fiance, his new fiance. So we obviously didn't want to get in the middle of that. We gave them some space, went over to a different scenic overlook that was just a few steps away, and gave them some time. And when we walked back past, it sounded like she was talking to her mom on the phone, telling her all about it. So obviously we were present for it, though we didn't think it was appropriate for us to interrupt it and film it for YouTube. But it was pretty exciting to know that just happened. Those two hikers just got engaged. All right, so we are getting ready to head back, and we're gonna go the same trail that we took when we got here. It looks like there really isn't any other options. So we're again on the Grandview Rim Trail. All right, so we ended up taking a slightly different way back, a little offshoot below the North Overlook. And we get down here under all these rocks and crevices. It's pretty cool down here. Not sure what this couple up here is doing. Sounds like maybe there's a bunch of bats or something, so we'll get back to you. Okay, I'm back. So it's kind of cool. Those guys that were ahead of us, I wasn't sure what was going on. It sounded like maybe there was bats or something, or maybe the peregrine falcon. That's pretty common in this area. But turns out they were back there with RC trucks, little rock crawler trucks, and they were just playing around on the rocks with their RC cars. That's pretty cool. Michelle and I used to have a set of RC trucks and used to love to play with those. But yeah, this is definitely a much more scenic section of the trail below the North Overlook. I'm not 100% sure where this all goes from here, but we're safe and we're sound. Well, I don't know how sound we are, but we're safe. Bye. More scenic section. I'm glad we decided to take that offshoot and come down along this cliff face. I have a feeling this is going to climb us right up to the North over our outlook. So see where this goes. So we did a little investigating, and turns out that there's actually two parallel trails. The West Rim Trail, which is the Overlook Trail that we started on, runs parallel to what's called the Castle Rock Trail. And the Castle Rock Trail is this area that we've now
decided to go back on, and this is a much more scenic trail. If you guys come out here, I definitely recommend taking this section of the trail from the original trailhead. It runs probably about 3/4 of a mile and then intersects with the West Rim Grandview Trail and then takes you out to Turkey Spur. So Castle Rock is definitely the way to go. It's pretty technical, some sheer cliffs that are amazing, but it's much more scenic. There's a lot more to see on Castle Rock. So we should be pretty close to the end here. I'm thinking maybe about another 1/4 mile and we'll be back at the trailhead. So we'll see you on our closing thoughts about this hiking.
Well, we finished our hike at the Grandview River Trail, and we hiked about a little over 3.5 miles.
Yeah, you know, this is a really nice trail. It's not very difficult. The most difficult spot were the stairs walking up when we got to Turkey Spur. So this is probably going to be our last video from West Virginia. We're going to be heading out probably tomorrow morning, and we're going to a new state. We're headed to
North Carolina.
Yes, we've been to North Carolina a couple times for different events, but this time we're going to be staying and bebopping around probably for a month or two. So again, we're going to be chasing 70, and that is not I-70, it is 70 degrees. And last night it was 27 degrees at where we're staying there in Lewisburg, West Virginia. So it's getting cold here, and we're going to get the heck out of West Virginia before the snow comes and head to warmer climates. So thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to be updated when we produce new videos. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified right away. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. It helps send the message, and it helps the YouTube algorithm. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.